you over. He just, it takes him a while to get up to 50, 60, 70, but then he's going.
As the highly anticipated rematch between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol approaches on February 22nd, the buzz surrounding this epic clash has reached a fever pitch. Boxing experts, analysts, and fighters themselves have weighed in on the showdown, offering a variety of insights that have added to the anticipation for what could be a defining moment in the sport. The tension between Beterbiev, known for his relentless power, and Bivol, the technical and calculated tactician, sets the stage for a battle that promises to be unforgettable. One voice that has been vocal in building the excitement is Teddy Atlas, a veteran boxing analyst who has praised Beterbiev's aggressive style while acknowledging the areas in which the Russian powerhouse must improve. Atlas describes Beterbiev as a juggernaut who starts slow but becomes an unstoppable force once he hits full speed. Atlas likens him to a car revving up on the Autobahn, a vehicle that initially takes some time to gain momentum, but once it hits cruising speed, is nearly impossible to stop. However, Atlas stresses the importance of Beterbiev starting the fight faster and not allowing Bivol to build up an early lead with his precision-based fighting style. Bivol's ability to outbox opponents early, especially in the first fight, was a key factor in his success. In the rematch, Beterbiev must find a way to neutralize Bivol's strategy before the latter finds his rhythm. Atlas further emphasizes that this fight isn't just about raw strength. Beterbiev has to time his attacks and manage his energy wisely in order to avoid allowing Bivol to dictate the pace early on. It's clear that the Russians' path to victory is not simply a matter of brute force, it requires the right blend of power, timing, and execution. This sentiment is echoed by boxing promoter Eddie Hearn, who also weighed in on Beterbiev's capabilities. He called the fighter a beast, praising his extraordinary strength and ability to break down opponents both mentally and physically. Hearn also acknowledged that Beterbiev is more than just a raw puncher, underscoring his technical abilities, which often get overshadowed by his knockout power. However, what truly sets him apart, according to Hearn, is his ability to combine strength with refined tactics when necessary. Beterbiev has earned a reputation for not only being one of the strongest fighters in the sport, but also for his skill and precision in executing his moves. Eddie Hearn's remarks further emphasize Beterbiev's well-roundedness, with the promoter declaring that Beterbiev's combination of power and technique makes him an incredibly dangerous opponent. If Beterbiev were to win this fight, Hearn suggests that it could solidify his place as one of the greatest light heavyweights of the current generation. The stakes could not be higher for Beterbiev, who is on the verge of cementing his legacy as one of the best in the sport. Oscar de la Hoya, another legendary figure in boxing, offers his own perspective on Beterbiev's skill set, pointing out that the Russian fighter's ability to read his opponents is often overlooked. While much of the focus is on Beterbiev's devastating knockout power, de la Hoya emphasizes that his intelligence in the ring is just as crucial to his success. De la Hoya notes that Beterbiev is capable of analyzing not just an opponent's upper body movements, but also their footwork, allowing him to time his punches with precision. This adaptability makes Beterbiev a particularly formidable opponent, as he is able to exploit weaknesses and counter his opponent's strategy effectively. Joe Rogan, known for his work as a commentator and podcast host, takes a more visceral approach in describing Beterbiev's physicality. He compares the fighter's training regimen to something almost otherworldly, mentioning a particularly grueling workout where Beterbiev hammered a tire with a sledgehammer for an hour. Rogan also marvels at Beterbiev's perfect knockout record, which stands at 19-0, with all 19 victories coming by knockout. This statistic is a testament to Beterbiev's ability to end fights with crushing efficiency, earning him a reputation as one of the most dangerous fighters in the sport today. Rogan's comments amplify the aura of invincibility surrounding Beterbiev. His sheer physical strength, combined with his relentless work ethic, makes him an almost indomitable force in the ring. Bivol, known for his technical skill and precise movement, will have his hands full trying to withstand the overwhelming pressure that Beterbiev will bring. The Russian fighter's preparation is just as brutal as his fights, and Rogan's admiration for Beterbiev underscores the toughness that makes him such a terrifying presence in the ring. Another perspective comes from Teofimo Lopez, a rising star in boxing who has faced off against some of the best in the sport. Lopez, though he is rooting for Bivol, expresses his belief that Beterbiev will come out victorious in the rematch. He predicts that Beterbiev will not only win, but will deliver a punishing performance that reinforces his dominance in the light heavyweight division. Lopez suggests that Bivol lacked the necessary grit in the championship rounds during their first fight, and he believes that Beterbiev's power and aggression will prove too much for Bivol in the second encounter. Lopez's prediction adds another layer of intrigue to the rematch. He underscores the fact that Beterbiev's ability to impose his will on opponents is what sets him apart. Bivol's strategy and precision may allow him to make the fight competitive, but Lopez, like many others, sees Beterbiev's knockout power as the deciding factor. The idea of Beterbiev hurting Bivol further builds on the narrative that Beterbiev's strength and finishing ability could overwhelm his opponent. Caleb Plant, another notable fighter, brings a different perspective to the conversation by highlighting Beterbiev's versatility. While Beterbiev is best known for his punching power, Plant notes that he possesses a much more well-rounded skill set. His ability to manipulate opponents, control the ring, and execute his punches quickly makes him a dangerous force not just because of his strength, but because of his strategic mind. Plant's observations offer a reminder that Beterbiev isn't a one-dimensional fighter. He is capable of adapting his approach depending on the situation. This adaptability is crucial in a fight against someone like Bivol, who is known for his precise footwork and defensive techniques. For Beterbiev, timing his attacks and knowing when to strike will be key to closing the distance and landing his heavy punches. Plant's comments reveal that Beterbiev's intelligence in the ring is just as important as his physicality, adding yet another layer to the complexity of this rematch. The narrative surrounding Beterbiev's dominance is further strengthened by the words of legendary promoter Bob Arum, who has seen the Russians' ability to dismantle top-level competition firsthand. Arum acknowledges Bivol's skill, but leans toward Beterbiev's proven ability to knock out even the most challenging opponents. Arum's endorsement of Beterbiev highlights his consistency in delivering devastating performances, and his belief that Beterbiev can overcome anyone who steps into the ring with him. This confidence in Beterbiev adds to the mounting anticipation for the rematch, where the Russians' power and relentlessness will be put to the ultimate test. Keshawn Davis, a rising star, adds a provocative twist to the conversation by suggesting that Beterbiev's strength may be almost unnatural. Davis points to Beterbiev's remarkable power and questions whether any fighter, including Bivol, can truly withstand such force. His statement plays into the mythic status Beterbiev has earned in the boxing world, with many now viewing him as a fighter whose physical abilities go beyond the ordinary. Davis' words only serve to heighten the tension as the fight approaches, leaving fans to wonder whether Bivol's precision and strategy can withstand Beterbiev's overwhelming power. Behind Beterbiev's immense physical strength lies years of dedication and discipline, as emphasized by his coach Mark Ramsey. Ramsey explains that Beterbiev's success in the ring is not just the result of natural talent, but of decades of hard work and consistent training. Starting his boxing journey at the age of 11, Beterbiev's rise to the top has been a product of relentless focus and a willingness to push himself to the limits. Ramsey's insight sheds light on the foundation of Beterbiev's dominance and serves as a reminder that his success is earned, not given. As the rematch draws closer, Ramsey also offers a critical perspective on Bivol's approach. He notes that, while Bivol is a highly skilled fighter, simply trying to avoid Beterbiev's power may not be enough to win. To overcome Beterbiev, Bivol must be willing to engage and take risks. Ramsey's comments highlight a key aspect of boxing. Playing it safe can only take you so far, especially when facing an opponent who thrives on applying constant pressure. For Bivol, the key to victory will likely lie in his ability to withstand Beterbiev's relentless attacks and find ways to turn the tables when the opportunity arises. In the end, the upcoming rematch between Artur Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol is shaping up to be a defining moment in the history of the light heavyweight division. Both fighters bring unique skills to the ring, Bivol with his technical brilliance and Beterbiev with his crushing power and relentless pressure. Whether Bivol's precision and strategy will be enough to neutralize Beterbiev's physicality, or if Beterbiev's unstoppable strength will once again prove too much for his opponent, is a question that will soon be answered. What is certain is that this fight will not only define the future of both fighters' careers, but will also leave a lasting legacy on the sport of boxing.